Hi everyone, Teresa from Rio. Today I want to share a quick look at some of the tools and ideas that might help you in so many different moments throughout the year. Whether you're introducing your child to a new teacher, preparing for an IEP meeting, or sending them off to camp. This information and the examples that I'll share come directly from our facilitated small group discussions. In our Back to School series, parents worked with these tools and adapted them to fit their family's unique needs. And while we started with Back to School, these resources can be used year round, anytime a new adult steps into your child's life. Often, adults who meet our child for the first time may only get a glimpse of who they are. Maybe they've heard how they behave in the classroom, or they've seen what is written on a short intake form. But our kids are so much more than that. That's why we created the Whole Child Snapshot. It is a simple one-page tool that highlights your child's strengths, interests, support needs, and sensory and social emotional cues. Think of it as your child's quick start guide. And here's some important information that we want you to do. Invite your child to fill it out with you. Their answers might surprise you and spark some insightful conversations on how they see themselves, the environments that they're in, and what they need to support them to be successful. Here's an example. If you're starting a summer camp, you might make a note that says, Sanjay thrives when given a 5-minute heads up before transitions. Or for a teacher, you might include something like, Lila loves science experiments and can get deeply focused when doing hands-on learning. These small details help a new adult connect with your child more quickly and support them in the ways that matter. And remember, this document is not static. It is meant to change and grow with your child's strengths and evolving needs. But it's not just about what we say, it's about how we say it. And that's where the strength-based language cheat sheet comes in. Too often, conversations focus only on challenges, things like attention issues, anxiety, or handwriting struggles. When that happens, teams might lose sight of your child's abilities. Strength-based language helps us pair needs and strengths together so that educators can see a full picture of our child. For example, instead of saying, Taylor gets distracted easily and might not finish their work, you could say, Taylor is deeply curious and often notices details that others miss. With support for staying on task, Taylor can channel their curiosity and attention to detail into completing assignments. You see the shift? You are naming the need, but you're also anchoring it in your child's strengths. This kind of framing is not only to keep the conversation more positive, it's to help others, like educators, see that your child is capable and resourceful and not just a list of challenges. As a reminder, strength-based language communication is not about sugarcoating. It's about accuracy, advocacy, and creating a foundation for long-term impact. It does take practice. Many of us were raised in a culture that focused on weaknesses or struggles, so it's natural that shifting our language feels new at first, but it's worth it. We can use the cheat sheet before you write an email, or you go into your parent-teacher conferences, or prepare for an IEP. Pull it out, look over the phrases that capture your child's strengths, and then practice pairing them with the support needs that they have. And when you pair that with the Whole Child Snapshot, you are not only giving teachers and support staff a clearer picture of who your child is, you're also setting the tone for a collaborative and strength-based partnership all year long. I encourage you to download these tools, try them out with your child, and update them regularly as your child grows and their needs change. Because When we change the way we talk about our children, we change the way the world sees them and how they see themselves. Both tools are available on our website, along with many more resources. You can also join our online community through our website, where you can connect with parents and caregivers who truly get it. You are not alone on this journey. Thanks for joining us.